Horrible conditions, mistreated animals. As the second worst puppy mill state in the country, Ohio has a problem.
So why is the government protecting the people behind them rather than you? Our Tara Molina is always investigating, and she found the USDA refusing to share the names and addresses of the offenders they investigate, making it impossible for those looking for a dog to tell if they're buying one responsibly. Tara, you've been working on this for months.
For months. First, a public records request, then a Freedom of Information Act request. I want to be able to tell you who's running puppy mills in our area, who's breaking the law. But according to this, the USDA values their privacy over a customer's right to protect themselves.
We're the #2 second largest puppy mill state in the nation.
But if you go looking for the people behind the mills to make sure you don't buy a sick dog, don't contribute to Ohio's problem, you won't find them.
Information that used to be public has now been removed.
I made special requests to the USDA, the government agency tasked with regulating breeders and making sure they're above board. We filed a formal Freedom of Information Act request months ago, asking the USDA for the names and addresses of the people who aren't in compliance. Offenders like these. This is what I got back. Everything requested, blacked out. And when I asked why, this response cited an exemption to the request I made. Quote, Exemption 6 permits the government to withhold personnel and medical files and similar files when the disclosure of such information would constitute a clearly unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. Why protect the privacy of a breeder, a federally regulated business that is breaking the rules? Doesn't the public have a right to know who is behind a puppy mill so they can avoid purchasing from them and dealing with the oftentimes heart-wrenching consequences? Not according to the USDA. Quote, while we do find that there is public interest in the withheld information, we have determined that the protection against potential embarrassment or harassment of the licensee far outweighs any public interest in revealing the personal information in these records.
Yes, people should be embarrassed if they hurt dogs, but that doesn't mean that we should protect them from embarrassment. What it means is that we should have the appropriate penalties to correct their behavior. And I would argue that a consumer who is about to spend $3,000 on a puppy deserves to know where the conditions that that puppy's mother lives in. And that's what's getting lost here.
Now, it's important to note it wasn't always this way. All of this information used to be easily accessible to anyone. But in early 2017, the USDA removed their online inspection report database. Reporting in Rocky River tonight, I'm Tara Molina, News 5.